was hoping that you could share a little bit more of your personal why, and then like tell the audience a little bit more about these affordable housing projects that you're working on. I would love to hear both of those.
Yeah. Well, I became exposed to the affordable housing realm on one of the first projects Building RX worked on as in the role of project manager, and uh, just became exposed to some just the people with heart for this issue, and for the issue of not having enough housing to house our people. And so I got exposed to that. I decided that again, I was scrappy, and so I don't think that I actually even had a mission statement until after that point, and developed my mission statement for Building RX, realizing that we have a lot to, construction overall has a lot to bring to society. But if we can focus on those projects that, up that just a little bit, like with the affordable housing and the rural healthcare, and really looking at selecting the projects that our expertise can can assist, in which our expertise can assist. That just became, it's part of our mission statement. I don't have my mission statement up and ready to go, but it's definitely focused on using our skills in projects that best benefit society. So I continued to the first conference, I was like, I'm just going to dive into some conferences and see who I can meet. And so went to a conference in San Diego that was an affordable housing conference. It was very much focused on the financing side, which was a bit of a if the affordable housing sector, to get their financing, seriously, the stars have to align. And so there's so many complicated components, and although that interests me, and I do manage it for some clients, on which the projects that I'm full project management, I manage the process, but the details are not my cup of tea. Like I manage processes and design and construction. I don't develop financial plans, and so it was right daunting. What's that?
The guy right here, that's more his valley.
Yeah, exactly. I should have had Dom. But it was daunting, and it was a foreign language completely, because it was affordable. It was my first foray into affordable housing, and then it wasn't even my language within affordable housing. But I did meet some people, made some connections. The next one I went to was it's called Housing California, an amazing conference, plug, of where I got exposed to, not only were there tours of affordable housing developments, where I got to see firsthand not only the buildings, but speaking to the people that were affected by having this development. Speaking to the people that helped make it happen from the developer side, and just experiencing all the heart associated with these projects. And I was hook, line, and sinker. And so continued to go to networking and other some other connection point or conferences, seminars, and made some good connections, and was able to get in with my first project, and then that brought in validity to and relevancy to Building RX of the ability to do so, and then it's continuing to progress from there.
That's amazing. I love everything that you just shared. It's like you saw the need, and you put yourself out there to educate yourself, go to these different conferences, make these connections. So like you found your why, and you really sought it out to be able to fulfill it. So I think that's just an amazing story. So thank you so much for sharing that.